Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For this week's video, I wanted to talk about my favorites from the last month, basically, things that I love and things that I just want to share with you. Some of them I've already talked about in the past, some of them they're new, so just relax, get yourself a nice cool drink, and let's get started. Before I get into the video though, please leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, it would be amazing. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so I'm going to start with fashion first. And the first fashion item I want to talk about is my blue lily silk blouse. So this is the blouse I'm talking about. I've made a separate video on lily silk where I did my very first lily silk order. So if you want to have a look at that, I'm going to leave a link. I'm not sure where, but I'm going to leave a link on the screen. But anyways, this blouse is absolutely gorgeous. So it's this dark blue color. It has stripes. If you want a little bit more detail on the blouse itself, have a look at the other video. But what I love about it is the wearability. So it's made from silk, and you'd think, oh, it's a very delicate material, I'm a bit scared wearing it, but I've been wearing it so much for work, just every day, and it feels amazing, and it wears amazing. So yes, you've got a little bit of wear and tear somewhere, but you don't really see it. And I think for how often I've actually worn it since buying it, it holds up very, very well. Another nice feature that I noticed when wearing it, it doesn't start smelling like cotton. After one or two times it really starts to smell because you've been running around and sweating and stuff. But this blouse you can actually wear 3 to 4 times and it's totally fine. And what I don't wash it in the machine, I do it by hand, but it's really easy. I just fill up my sink with a little bit of water, no, not with a little bit, but with water, and it's like lukewarm water. I add a little bit of detergent, but it's very important that you use the right detergent. So you want to use one that's suitable for wool and silk. So that's very important to keep in mind. And then just leave it in there, let it soak for a bit. Don't rub it or like wring it or something. Just gently press, and that's wonderful. You just clean it, and once you're done with washing it, you just gently press out the water, and then I just leave it to hang, to be honest, and to dry, and it's worked very, very well for me. So yeah, that's my very first favorite, and I really, really love it. So my second clothing item is actually also from Lily Silk. In my last video, I also got a off-white jumper, so it's this one. And I know it's summer, but the weather has been so crappy, so actually I've been wearing it a lot more than I thought when I bought it first. And to be honest, it feels so soft on the skin. It goes so nicely with my skin tone. I love it when I wear it. I feel so pretty. And it's just cozy, and you don't want to take it off, basically. It's made from 100% cashmere, so that's why it's so soft. And yeah, I'm absolutely in love with it still, and I think it's one of my best purchases. But that's the nice thing. I love everything in this video because it's the favorites video, obviously. So I'm very excited about everything I'm talking about. I really highly recommend these 2 clothing items from Lily Silk. They actually made me order a few more things from Lily Silk, but stay tuned for that. I've got a video coming. So the third clothing item I want to talk about is a pair of shoes, and it's gonna have to be my Carmina shoes, just because they are absolutely gorgeous. Again, I made a video about them if you want to have a closer look at them, but I just love how they look. I think they're so pretty, and I just like to look at them, to be honest. I haven't been wearing them around like summertime just because they are a pain to wear in. They really are. So they really hurt my feet. That's something to keep in mind, but I think they're absolutely worth it, and slowly but surely they actually wear in because I'm wearing them. So my feet do survive a whole day wearing them, and I'm running around basically the whole day long, so it's totally fine. They go with everything. I can wear them with all of my clothes, and I'm so happy to have them. So yeah, that's my third favourite. Alright, so these were my fashion favourites. Now we're gonna move on to books. Because something I didn't talk about very much is that I love reading books. I have been my whole life like a bookworm, and I still love it. So I want to talk about two books. One that's kind of self-development and changing your life, and one that's just for fun, an easy novel to read that I really enjoy. So let's start with the self-development book, and it is Atomic Habits by James Clear. I've got it here. It doesn't only look very nice, but it is the best book that I've read so far on changing who you are, getting better every day. And the thing I love about it is I've read a few self-development books, and they are really good. They're very motivational. You just sit there and think, yes, I'm going to do all of that he talks about. And, well, then kind of reality kicks in, and you end up having read the book and maybe knowing it in your head, but it's hard to implement it in your life, and then you fail, or at least that happened to me quite often. But with this book, this is really, really good. And it's good because you can implement it in your life. This book is about building good habits and losing bad ones. So on the back it says, discover the secret to results that last. Packed with evidence-based self-improvement strategies, Atomic Habits will teach you how to design habits that work for you rather than against you. And really, that's just what the book does. The tips and the strategies it gives, they are so easy to implement in your life. And I've learned so much because of that book. And actually, I did implement a few amazing habits that I haven't been able to do before, and now with these tips I actually can do it. And this book is not about changing who you are in a second, like snipping your finger and you're a different person. This book is about tiny changes every day that will have a huge impact on the rest of your life. It's amazing. So yeah, that's my fourth favorite. Alright, as I said, I've got a very easy, enjoyable book as well that I actually bought quite a few years ago when I was in England, and I love it. So it's called The Vintage Girl. So I am a fan of novels and romantic books. I love a good love story. So this one is amazing. So it's written by Hester Brown, and I've read a few books from her, but this is the absolute best I've read, and I love it. I've read it 10, maybe 20 times so far. Just whenever I need a good book that just makes me happy, I get it out and I just reread it. And the story is so cute, and I love Jane Austen, so it really has that modern Jane Austen vibe, so that's also why I love it. So if you're looking for an easy, enjoyable novel to read, I highly recommend this one. Alright, so let's talk about lifestyle favourites. So the first thing I want to talk about is a notebook. And I mean, there are a lot of notebooks. It doesn't really have to be this one, to be honest, but just a notebook, a small notebook, because I always carry around my Strathberry bag, and it's quite small, so you can't really fit a lot into it, but this journal fits perfectly. And one, I think it's beautiful. I think it's really, really pretty. Second, it is very sturdy, because I don't want to worry about it flying around. It's just my daily journal where I write my to-do lists. The pages are very nice. They're just like They're just basic white. Perfect size, beautiful to look at. So yeah, get yourself a very nice and pretty notebook that you can write all of your thoughts in. Alright, so the 7th favorite I have is actually a recommendation from my boyfriend. The thing is, since I started my new job, which is 1.5 months ago, I put on 3 kilograms of weight. Just because I run around the whole day and I get so hungry. And I had so much to eat and put on so much weight. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to lose the 3 kilos I gained. And helping me is an app, and it's called LifeSum. So you could probably get any app, but this app is about tracking your calories. And I've never really done that. I'm now doing it. I got a scale to go with it, and I track everything I eat, and I think it's going quite well. I don't have a scale to weigh myself, to be honest, so I can't really check it, but I think it's working. You can actually buy the premium version, but I don't need it, to be honest, because the free version is absolutely perfect for me. I just write down what I had at the end of the day. I can see if I did well or if I didn't, and then I can apply it to the next day. So I'm enjoying it, and yeah, that's another favorite of mine for this month. Okay, so let's move on to favorite number 8. And my favorite number 8 are AirPods. I got, I think probably also a week ago, I got a pair of AirPods, and I've putting it off for such a long time. I've been talking about it probably half a year now, and I finally got them, and guys, they're amazing. I didn't know that I needed them in my life so much, but now I know, because you can just wear them and blend out the world around you. And I've been listening to so many podcasts and just on my way to work, and it's amazing, because do you know, when you get up in the morning and you're not really ready to be out with so many people and have this noise around you, and well, I do. So for me, if I have a morning like that, I can just pop in the AirPods and still stay in my own little world for a while longer, and I really enjoy it. The sound quality is amazing, it's really nice, and what you also have is you can have noise cancelling, which is incredible, because that means you can actually blend out the world around you. But you can change that to like transparent, and I think you can also have it heightened, but I'm not doing that. And you've got different earpieces that they come in small, medium and large. I just have the medium and they fit very well, but you could also change it if you wanted to. And they come in this little very handy case that you can charge. I mean, guys, you probably know AirPods. What am I talking about? But I just wanted to say they're a huge favorite of mine. But yeah, so if you're thinking about getting them, they're amazing. Alright, so my 9th favorite is my MacBook Air. So I got my MacBook, I think 3 months ago, and it's incredible. The best feature, to be honest, is that it's so silent, you can't hear it. And this is amazing, because the laptops I had before, they were so loud because of the ventilator. And I got so frustrated because I hate noise. I'm a bit sensitive about that. And so it drove me crazy. And this laptop, it's silent. You probably know how it looks. So this is the MacBook Air, and I love the design. I went for grey. Was it space grey? I don't really know, to be honest. I'm not the best with tech stuff, but, or is it the silver? Probably the silver. But it's very nice. It has a little bit of weight, but I like that. So that's what it looks like on the inside. You've got a black keyboard, which I very much like. It feels very nice to type on it and it makes very nice sounds. The laptop has 2 Thunderbolt or USB 4 ports, and I got an extension just because I wanted to be able to plug in my SD card, for example, or USB, because I like using a mouse with my laptop. So that's something I got. It has, like your phone, a Touch ID, which is also very, very cool and very handy. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you the details about my laptop, but I really need to read them out because I just can't remember. So, what I have a MacBook Air with the Apple M1 chip. It has 8 gigabytes of storage and a 13.3 inches display. And it also has an additional 512 SSD storage. But as I said, it's absolutely amazing. I love it. I love working on it. I love just using it every day for pleasure, for work. So it is an incredible laptop and I'm very, very happy to have it in my life. Okay, so my last favorite is gonna be maybe a little bit weird, but it's Minecraft. So I got the game a few weeks ago, and to be honest, I'm not a gamer. Like, I don't play a lot of games, maybe sometimes on my phone, but not really. But Minecraft was something I grew up with, and I always played it on and off, not on my laptop but on my phone. And then I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna get it. I want to play it. And it's amazing. It's so much fun. Like, they added a few new things, so there's new things to explore for me. And I'm just enjoying myself whenever I play it, and it feels like childhood, and I love it. I really do. And I think a lot of people around the world, I mean, Minecraft is such a huge, huge game. I think a lot of people love it, so I'm not the only one, but I'm just enjoying myself when I play it. So yeah, that's my last favourite for the month. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's video and that I maybe could inspire you with my favourites and show you what wonderful products there are out there. And if you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would be amazing. I hope you're going to have a lovely, lovely week. See you for next week's video, and goodbye.